The four former Transnet executives handed themselves over to the police after getting information of their pending arrest. The matter is one of the state capture cases pursued by the NPA's Investigative Directorate Against Corruption, which IDAC spokesperson Henry Mamatame says is linked to an alleged fraudulent 93 million rand locomotive tender.
They are facing 18 charges that includes fraud, corruption, contravention of the Public Finance Management Act and the contravention of the Companies Act. These charges relate to the acquisition of 3 contracts for locomotives in Transnet between the period of 2011 and 2014.
The matter has been classified as a Schedule 5 bail hearing and set before Magistrate Brian Nemavidi, who keenly listened to the defense affidavits challenging the proposed bail amount of 200,000 rand by the state. One of the accused, former Transnet CEO Brian Molefe's lawyer, asked that he be released on a warning and for the matter to be linked to the ongoing case that was heard earlier this year.
The decision was made to charge me ostensibly on new charges, premised on the same facts, evidence and witnesses, and when deciding not to oppose my bail, but instead proposing an extraordinary and shockingly disproportionately high amount of bail, which in effect amounts to opposing bail. 30. In the premise, I humbly request the Honourable Court, should the Honourable Court be so minded, to release me on warning.
This was challenged by the state's advocate Santos Manilal, who called for the court to try the matter separately as it would be in the interest of justice.
Your Worship, the transactional advisory matter is a separate matter. It was a separate contract. It was the procurement of the transactional advisors on confinement. What resulted from that contract was then the acquisition of the 1064 locomotives. But further than that, Your Worship, in this particular matter, we are dealing with the acquisition of the 95 locomotives. We are dealing with the acquisition of the 100 locomotives. We are dealing with the acquisition of the 1064 locomotives, and flowing from that is the relocation of 2 original equipment manufacturers to the Port of Durban.
The proposed 200,000 rand was also challenged by accused number 1, a former Transnet CFO, Anoj Singh's lawyer, Advocate Heather.
We cannot afford 200,000. We've made it clear.
You have made it clear.
If there was a number of processes that could have been followed, what we can afford at the most is an amount of 50,000.
That's fine.
And that amount literally had to be urgently acquired over the weekend from others.
The judge, Brian Nemavidi, moved to set down the bail, with the matter set to be heard in October.
Bail is granted and fixed as follows. Accused number 1 is to pay bail in a cash deposit amounting to 50,000 rand. Accused number 2, bail is fixed at a cash deposit of 50,000 rand. Accused number 3, bail is fixed at a cash deposit of 50,000 rand. And accused number 4, bail is fixed at a cash deposit of 50,000 rand.
The accused's passports have also been handed over, with both cases set to sit separately in October 2024 and the Moodley matter in February 2026 respectively. Katlego Legodi, SABC News at the Palm Ridge Specialized Commercial Crimes Court.